Hey there, movie fans. Welcome back to Movie Breakdown, your one-stop channel for detailed movie explanations, reviews, and deep dives. Today, we're diving into the mind-bending action thriller Lucy, starring Scarlett Johansson and directed by Luc Besson. This movie is all about unlocking the hidden potential of the human brain, taking us on a wild ride of action, science fiction, and existential exploration. And as always, a spoiler warning: if you haven't seen Lucy yet, now's your chance to watch it before we get into all the details. Let's get into it. Lucy is a 2014 action sci-fi film that blends high-octane action with deep philosophical questions. The movie follows Lucy, a woman who is forced into being a drug mule but accidentally unlocks the full potential of her brain after a drug leak. With superhuman abilities, she starts to evolve beyond anything a human being could imagine. Directed by Luc Besson, Lucy takes us on a journey of human potential, the nature of consciousness, and the very limits of the human mind. The story begins in Taipei, where Lucy, played by Scarlett Johansson, is coerced into transporting a mysterious drug called CPH for inside her stomach. After being attacked, the drug leaks into her system, and Lucy begins to unlock new powers. As her brain usage increases, she gains abilities like telekinesis, enhanced intelligence, and even the ability to control time and space. With the help of Professor Samuel Norman, played by Morgan Freeman, who studies the brain, Lucy tries to figure out how to control her growing abilities, all while being pursued by violent criminals. But as Lucy's powers grow exponentially, she faces the ultimate question: how far can the human mind go, and what happens when we reach the limits of consciousness? The movie starts with a typical day in Taipei, where Lucy is an innocent, regular young woman living her life. That all changes when she gets caught up with a dangerous drug cartel. The first turning point comes when she's forced to carry a package of CPH for inside her body, unknowingly setting the stage for her transformation. The early scenes build tension, especially as we see Lucy's struggle to survive and the chaos that ensues after the drug starts leaking into her system. It's a gripping start that introduces us to the core of the film: what happens when the human brain is unlocked to its full potential. As Lucy's powers grow, she begins to realize that she's no longer just human. She can manipulate objects with her mind, access vast amounts of knowledge, and experience time in ways we can't even fathom. But with great power comes great danger. The drug cartel wants their product back, and they'll stop at nothing to capture her. Lucy's transformation into a superhuman is both thrilling and unsettling. She no longer thinks the same way, and the lines between what's real and what's possible begin to blur. Meanwhile, Professor Norman, who's fascinated by her abilities, helps Lucy understand the science behind her transformation, suggesting that she could access the 100% capacity of a human brain. As Lucy's abilities grow, she becomes a godlike figure with near-complete control over her mind and the world around her. The final act is a visually stunning and mind-bending sequence where Lucy evolves into something more than human. She reaches the point of absolute mental power, transcending physical form and entering a realm where time and space cease to exist. The climax is a visual and philosophical spectacle. Lucy uses her powers to connect with the entirety of human knowledge, manipulate the physical world, and ultimately achieve the impossible, becoming something greater than human while also dissolving into pure consciousness. It's a breathtaking, surreal experience that leaves us questioning the nature of existence. Lucy isn't just a fast-paced action film. It's a movie about the potential of the human mind and what happens when we push those limits. The power of the brain. The central theme is about unlocking the full potential of the human brain. Lucy's transformation represents the idea that we only use a small fraction of our brain's capacity. What would happen if we unlocked it all? The movie challenges us to think about what humans are truly capable of if we could access the full power of our minds. Transcendence. As Lucy evolves, she goes beyond being human and transforms into something more. This speaks to the philosophical idea of transcendence. What happens when we surpass the limitations of our bodies and minds? Lucy takes us to the extreme of this idea, asking if becoming godlike is the ultimate endgame for humanity. Knowledge and control. The film explores the relationship between knowledge and power. As Lucy gains more information, she becomes more powerful, yet the more she learns, the more detached she becomes from her humanity. The movie delves into the question: does power corrupt, or does it liberate? Let's take a closer look at the characters in Lucy. Lucy, Scarlett Johansson. Lucy is the heart of the film. Scarlett Johansson plays her brilliantly, capturing Lucy's transformation from a scared, naive woman into a nearly omnipotent being. Her performance is both captivating and chilling, as Lucy evolves in ways that make us question our understanding of humanity. Professor Samuel Norman, Morgan Freeman, Professor Norman acts as the voice of reason in the film, representing the scientific perspective. He helps explain Lucy's powers and the scientific background behind them, acting as both a mentor and an observer as Lucy's powers escalate. Freeman's calm demeanor contrasts perfectly with the chaos Lucy experiences. The villain, played by actor/actress name, the antagonist in Lucy, is not just a typical bad guy. It's the cartel that represents the exploitation of human life. While they're after Lucy for the drug she's carrying, they also symbolize the forces that try to control and manipulate others for their own gain. The action in Lucy is intense and stylish, with some incredible sequences that showcase Lucy's growing powers. From the moment she gains telekinetic abilities to the climactic scenes where she manipulates time and space, the action escalates quickly, keeping us on the edge of our seat. But what really sets Lucy apart is its ability to balance action with philosophical questions. The action doesn't just serve as spectacle, it pushes the narrative forward and raises questions about what it means to be human. Here are a few unforgettable moments from Lucy. The first power unleashed. When Lucy first demonstrates her telekinetic abilities, it's a jaw-dropping moment that sets the tone for everything that follows. The evolution scene, the visual representation of Lucy's transformation as she evolves into something beyond human, is stunning and one of the most memorable scenes in modern cinema. The final moment. The movie ends on a mind-blowing note as Lucy transcends human form entirely. The final shot leaves us with a lingering question. What does it mean to be human? Lucy is an explosive and thought-provoking film that challenges our understanding of the mind, the universe, and human potential. Scarlett Johansson delivers a standout performance as a woman who evolves into a superhuman force, while Luc Besson's direction creates a visually stunning and philosophical experience. If you've seen Lucy, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think humans could ever unlock the full potential of their brains? And how do you interpret the film's ending? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Breakdown for more movie deep dives. Until next time, stay safe and keep watching great films.